Welcome to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I break down Tyler Perry's Ruthless TV series, scene by scene. Now, a few videos back, I spoke to you guys about how Ruthless is a spinoff of The Oval. Well, this is kind of a continuation of that video. I'm sure that you guys remember Dale from the grocery store in Virginia. He worked as a fresh foods clerk, and this is where the Rakadushis would shop every single Thursday. Well, old Dale got a job in Washington now. I guess it's in Washington because that's where the president usually lives, right? But anyway, he has a job at the pharmacy there, and he's talking to Sharon. And in last night's episode, Sharon was asking all the right questions. Well, he left the small town in Virginia to get kind of a fresh new start on life, because the people in Virginia, they have small minds and they're very opinionated. So he wanted to kind of get away from that, especially his parents, his dad mainly, because his dad really gives him a hard time about being gay. And his fresh start begins in the pharmacy that is located in the same town where Ruth was from. So Sharon kind of put two and two together from day one and questioned Dale about where he was from and all of this stuff, right? And when she found out that the Rakadushis visited his store every single Thursday, she immediately called Sam. Sam is Barry's godfather, who's head of security at the White House. And then he advised Sharon not to tell Barry, because Barry would just go ballistic if he knew that she had any idea as to where the baby was or his child. So back to last night's episode. As I said before, Sharon was asking Dale all the right questions. She was asking, do you know exactly where the Rakadushi compound is? And he said, well, I don't know exactly where it is, but I know the general area where they're located. Then she goes on to ask him, what do you know about them? And he said, just rumors and stuff, just everything that's going around the town. And he said that they come into the store every Thursday and they tend to buy the same things over and over. Then he said that they also come in the store to recruit young girls. Now, after he told her this, she told him to go take a break. A break? Really? I'm just like, at this point, okay, look, you have Barry, who has a wife, or not a wife, but a girlfriend, who took their baby to a sex-crazed cult, and nobody can seem to find them. And then you have this guy in the store who just got a job there and knows exactly, or just around about, where the Rakadushi's compound is, and you tell him to go take a break. Like, okay, so anyway, I'm oversharing at this point. You need to let the FBI know something, because at this point we're talking about the endangerment of a child. But anyway, she tells him to take a break. And again, we're dealing with kidnapping of a child, possible human trafficking, and you tell him to go take a break. Now, mind you, Barry has been losing sleep. He's just been out of his mind, getting into senseless confrontations. He's been arrested, just hasn't been himself, because he wants to know that his daughter is safe. She's been holding on to this information for quite some time, at least for a week, because we're in week, the next week. And on this episode, you're telling the guy to go take a break. Like, I just can't get over that. But anyway, she should have told him. She should have been told Barry that, I may know where your child is, or we may have some general idea as to where Callie may be. So the godfather, Sam, told her not to say anything. So I don't know. It's just, I would have had to make this a priority. I'm sorry. Like, isn't anyone making this a priority? There are people dying here, children sold into prostitution, denied food, beaten, just downright mistreated, and you tell him to go take a break. Okay. And with all of this going on, you would think that someone would have done something by now. And I don't think that Ruth is going to be able to talk her way around the FBI and the police and all these people. She's not going to be able to get out of this one. And that's why I made this video, because I want to see Ruth get out of this one. There's no way you can get out of kidnapping your daughter and bringing her to these people. Okay, so drop a note in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. try saying fresh food clerk and try saying fresh foods clerk 3 times.